Hey, happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome to Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Today we're going to continue our Saponificio Varesino with Opuntia. Let's get prickly. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Sunday. Hope everybody's having a nice day. Been a trying week, that's for sure. But we're not going to discuss that. We're going to talk about the wonderful things about shaving. Okay, we're going to talk about Opuntia. And this is an all SV shave, and we'll go over all the stuff that I use. But we're going to talk about SV Opuntia. Now, Opuntia is just another scientific name for the prickly pear cactus. And that plays a prominent role in this soap, hence the name Opuntia. So let's talk about the prickly pear cactus. You know, a lot of people are under the information that the desert is dry, stark, and devoid of life, when in actuality, the cactuses, especially in the Sonoran Desert, where I live, the Sonoran High Desert, they're all, believe it or not, they're succulents. So the barrel cactus, the saguaro, and the prickly pear, Opuntia, is a succulent. Now, what does that, what's that got to do with the price of eggs, frankly? Well, a lot of people say, oh, we're going to strand this guy in the desert and he'll never be able to live. Well, bottom line is that's just wrong, because believe it or not, the prickly pear cactus is one of the cactuses of a couple that can save your life. And what do I mean by that? Well, the petals, if you've seen a prickly pear cactus, the petals have a ton of moisture in it, and the reason being is so they can survive during the dry parts of the day, and you can burn off, and that's what you usually do. You take the petals, you burn off all the stickers and all the spines and everything else, and then you can actually cut into that, and you can actually suck on that paddle and get moisture. Now, it's not going to taste good, and it's probably going to tear your stomach up, but it'll keep you alive. So that's one thing that you can use, probably the most important thing. Plus, the prickly pear fruit that blooms can be used in a variety of things. Plus, it's very sweet. To me, it has the taste of a plum and a watermelon together. And so that can be a good food source, very high in protein, and a sweet treat as well. Also, what the petals, so everything in the cactus, in the prickly pear cactus, can be used to survive and to eat. And out here we do what's called nopal or nopalitos, and you actually take the petals, boil the petals, slice them up into thin strips, add chili, add pepper, salt, garlic, and they have the consistency, and put them in olive oil, and has the consistency of I would say kind of broccoli. And if you mash it up, it can actually, believe it or not, be a meat substitute. And so there's times when we make nopalito burritos and stuff like that, and it's fantastic. And you can just go out in your backyard and do it. I mean, I've got a number of different prickly pear. And then finally, for the fruit, you can make jellies, jams, barbecue sauces, or just eat them right off the prickly pear, candies, and stuff like that. So why is that important to what we're talking about today? Well, the extract of Opuntia or prickly pear is actually in this soap, because that's another thing it does. It acts very much like aloe vera, and it's very good for the skin and stuff like that. So we'll get to more of that after the shave. Mr. Galileo is coming along for the ride today, or should I say steering the ride. So as far as the schedule of videos, I know because we're in the middle of the Saponificio Varesino series. However, I'm not going to take that much stuff up to the lake. So I am probably going to be doing videos at least every other day while I'm up there. So we'll still have the shaving videos, but it may be soaps other than Saponificio Varesino. So just so if I don't take any SV with me, we'll just continue the series when I get back next week. Also, make sure that if you haven't subscribed yet, please, if you would, subscribe, like, hit the share button, hit the like button, all that other stuff here on this channel. And then also over at Rocks and Roads on YouTube. It's our brand new channel that is about Jeeping, RVing, and there'll be a ton of content coming out while we're up at the lake. And then we're going to try Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have a live show with Drinks and Daves from Fool Hollow Lake. So that should be fun too. Also, don't forget to come see us at the Shaving Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com. Best internet forum for shaving and other gentlemanly pursuits. Free to join. Also, we're sitting at 1859 as of yesterday. So we're at 1860. We're not that far off. 140 off, guys. And I can give away the watch and some stuff from Hombre's Barbershop. So please tell your friends to join. We'd really, really appreciate it. And it's only going to benefit you guys. Great first pass with Mr. Galileo. Did I say Leonardo earlier? I can't remember. But it's actually Galileo that's joining us today. Who knows? I was a little lazy today. I only stropped 30 and 30 on linen and leather. That was almost disaster. Wasn't thinking, and I laid the razor on my neck before I started moving. Missed a bullet on that one. What I really like about Opuntia is it's got, and as I said, we'll go over that, it's got some wonderful fragrance notes. That can be used summer or winter, in my opinion. Oh, beautiful second pass. I do not have the EDP for Opuntia. I've just got the aftershave. I know I need to get on that and start getting more, but there's so many fragrances out there that I want to try. The Cut from Penhaligon's, Highgrove Garden from Penhaligon's. Of course, I need to restock Creative Ventus, which is not cheap. And then all the SV Eau de Parfums. The only ones I have are Kubebe. What do I have? Kubebe, 70th. Those are the only two I have. Because at the time they didn't have Eau de Parfums for all the different offerings. And I'm still working off of my original stock. Okay, let's go and do pass 3, and then we'll do some cleanup, and we'll talk about all the fun notes. I probably will take Dolomiti from Saponificio Varesino because we are going up to the mountains. But not sure yet. And don't try to take too much when we're traveling because there's just not a lot of room in the coach for a locker of soaps. That was another close call. Not paying as much attention today as I should be. Probably because I'm just thinking about everything we need to do before we leave tomorrow morning. Actually, not too much cleanup today. In fact, I may just get away with some buffing. I don't think I'll do any flat blending. Other than getting the coach ready for the trip, I don't have a lot going on. I did a little refresh, just probably I think 25 strokes on the translucent green Arkansas, and it livened up this edge just a bit. Didn't want to go all out, but yeah, it's another DS-BBS shave, and for those of you that are new to the channel, that means Dolphin Baby Butt Smooth. See what the alum says? Not much at all. A little bit of zappiness, but not more so than normal. So we'll let that percolate for a little bit, and we will clean up and show you what we've been using. So for those of you that are straight shaving, I hope your shaves are going well. For those of you that are DE shaving, we know your shaves are going well. And for those of you who have the Vector, well, you're gods anyway. Because you know how I feel about the Vector. The Vector is the best SE razor ever. Okay, very nice. Beautifully smooth shave. For our witch hazel today, I'm using what's left of the Quinn's cucumber and mint. It just goes with the succulentness of the prickly pear cactus and everything else. So I'm going to have to restock on that one. And another thing I'm going to do, because it's pretty warm today and I haven't used this in ages, Sage Rub, yes. The menthol face freezing god of the world. If you want to smell like a medicine cabinet full of menthol, boy, does it freeze the face. Oh, woohoo. But it's perfect for the summer months. And we're almost through with summer, but we're still, hundreds, 80s, 90s, it changes. Okay, for the razor today, we used the Galileo Galilei, which is a Thir scissor that was made specifically for Saponificio Varesino in 6/8. Probably won't be taking that with me. For the soap today, as we talked about, Opuntia. And I'm going to put my glasses on before we do the aftershave so you can get the notes. So as I said, the essence or the extract of prickly pear cactus is in Opuntia. Now, here are the notes. The top notes are bergamot, black currant, and pineapple. So it's got a really bright opening, perfect for summer. I'm a pineapple freak anyways. So those mixtures of the black currant, which is a deep, dark type of fruit, and then the bergamot, which is a bright, almost orangey, and then of course the pineapple just is a perfect opening. Then the notes in the middle section, where once the top notes start drying down and everything else, you've got birch, rose, and jasmine. So beautiful floral notes, some light wood notes from the birch, and then finally, when all's said and done, and it all comes down to the base notes, basically you have white moss, oak moss, patchouli, and vetiver. So it has very much of a Brut by Fabergé vibe on the dry down. And then of course it has the the namesake of the soap is Opuntia, which is the prickly pear cactus. So that's what you have. And these Opuntia, when they came out in the barber bottles, is what I call it. They're just beautiful. And that's one thing with SV that I will give credit where credit is due. Their presentation and their soaps with the aluminum and this is all 3D printed, I believe. And then of course with the aluminum bottles, this is a shield that's actually appliqué on. Just beautiful stuff. And it lasts forever. The only knock on these bigger bottles is the restrictors are horrible. You'll pour out all of your aftershave. With all the different notes that are going on with Opuntia, it comes out kind of pungent, and it does have that smell of when you crack open a prickly pear cactus and just smell it, because it's a gel that's in there that keeps that moisture in there, and it's absolutely fantastic. Guess what? That's it. No talc today because we're going to be getting hot and sweaty and doing all that kind of crap, getting ready. I'll probably end up taking another shower later after all that stuff. So anyhow, that's the shave for today. I don't know what the shave situation is going to be once we get up to the mountains, because depending on how strong the Starlink is, I'll be uploading a whole bunch of stuff. And then, of course, our live show. So it probably won't be SV. It might be some others, or it might be. Don't know. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care.